I'm Dianne, and today I want a ultra-short pixie hairstyle.
Yeah, gonna make that for you. Will you turn so they can see how your hair is now? And you're also already on my YouTube channel, so in your name you can find your videos. Thanks. Hello friends on YouTube. Dianne is going to be my model again. Now she loves to have a short pixie hairstyle. Ultra feminine, it's the most important thing. Start of course with protection like I always do. Wet the hair a little bit, not to have a view about how the hair implant is and the roundings. And it's a long time ago since she had a haircut because the ends are very dry. But she also lived near to the sea. Oh, I would love to live there. She lives on one of the islands in the Netherlands. So you find them on the top north of the Netherlands. Don't tell you which island. Those fans who want to visit her. Starting on top, make myself first guideline. And from that guideline, I'm gonna work like clock. So take every time a part of the hairs on it. And clockwise I turn by the first guide I created. Dat is dadelijk wel lekker als die punten eraf zijn.
Ja, dat denk ik ook wel.
Ja, dan heb je echt lekker haar.
Ja. Ja, dat is ook gelijk een stukje korter.
Ja. Go back to the first guide. Do the same on the sides. Every time go back to the guideline and turn like a clock. And take every time about centimeter hair. Lay the hair down with the comb, get into the line of cutting again. And use it as a guide. I need a little bit more hair on the back, especially on the rounding, because then I have more shape into the skull lines. Let's show you that. So I need some more hair on this rounding, so I lift it up, take it to the front, knowing that I need it because I want to have this volume on the back. Zo leuk dat je er ook spiegels hebt, hè? Kun je er een beetje mee kijken.
Ja.
Go into the line, create it as the first line. Now on the roundings and the side of the hairs. I can certainly feel the difference. Coming at the front, part myself a small line and connect it on the line of cutting. Holding my fingers in the lines of the skull lines, so I copy the chin line into my hairstyle. Move a little bit to the back.
muziek is alweer dood.
Ja. Dat is alweer uitgezet.
Ja. Slip slicing, the contour line. Normal slicing, just with the tip of my scissor to the contour. To get that softness into the lines. You see, I slice cut a bit, but also I lay every hair in the natural roundings. So always try to find the perfect lines into the skull lines I have. Point cut on the short hair. Lay the hairs back. Watch what they do when I throw them to the back and to the sides. Really nice. Connecting the left side to the right side. Leaving some length on the left side. But that length that you can do a lot with it. Go back to the first line. Het leuke van dit soort kapsels is dat je bijna helemaal erop kunt zetten. Dat is wel leuk.
Ja.
Vind ik zelf ook altijd wel mooi. Het is altijd moeilijk om bepaalde dingen weg te laten. Dan denk ik van nou,
Ja.
of ze gaan het heel snel erop zetten. Maar dan zijn ze waarschijnlijk al een uur om te knippen of zo.
Ja. Ja, ik vind het wel leuk. Ik heb eigenlijk nog nooit zo'n kapsel gehad.
Ja, dat is kort. Dat is leuk, ja. Ja, dan wordt het een stuk ondeugender van.
Ja.
The soft asymmetrical fringe I slice out, so I get more playful effect in it. And I always use a cutting technique while I'm slicing. So I'm certain that I always get through the hairs without pulling. And for those who don't know what I mean with this, while I get up slicing, I close my scissor in the same speed. This way I'm certain that I never pull the hairs. Slip slicing, also closing my scissor while I'm slip slicing. And the most beautiful thing about it is that you get a nice soft line. Lay my fingers in the line of the holy bone. The first line I picked up was above the ear. Lay the hairs to the front again. Turn my fingers to the back to get a graduation above the ear. Watch at my guide, pointing to the center of the neckline. Watch at the fall of the hairs. See, till I get on the skull bone, the hairs flow to that line and then they flow to the outside. So here I get to turn around. Gaat een hoop shampoo schelen.
Ja, het is best wel wat dat erop gaat.
Ja, zeker. Dat is best veel haar hoor.
Ja, ik ben wel blij dat het kort is.
Ja, dat zal wel lekker staan. Makkelijk 's morgens. Een beetje klei of een beetje gel en het is klaar.
Ja.
Schudden en klaar.
Ja, normaal is ik eigenlijk nooit mijn haar zo lang.
Nee.
Als het geen hotel was geweest.
Ja, dat was niet zo lang geweest.
Nee.
What I told you is, when I come at the skull bone, I go in. A bit hard to show you because otherwise I stand in the way. But lifting the hairs up to the front, into the lines of the skull and into the fall of the hairs. Cleaning the contour behind the ears. Go in neckline point cut. See the little crown area, so must be aware of that. So now you see that the hair on top flows to the back and then the turning flows from the skull bone into the neckline. This way I'm certain that when I dry the hairs I have a lot of volume and also less volume in the neckline. Again, finding the guideline. Het is best wel veel als je het zit uit te leggen wat je allemaal onbewust doet als je een kapsel maakt. Dat is ook wel weer het leuke aan YouTube, dat je het iedere keer uitlegt.
Ja, het is nou ook wel echt een heel ander kapsel.
Ja. Ja, je moet bij die korte kapsel moet je zo opletten wat je doet.
Ja.
Dat je de goede lijnen pakt. Dat is echt belangrijk, want anders dan slaat het helemaal nergens op.
Ja, dat zie je ook best wel vaak, dat het niet altijd goed geknipt is.
Nee. Dus echt, korte kapsels zijn eigenlijk het moeilijkste eigenlijk om te knippen. Omdat wat je eraf hebt, kun je er niet meer aan tikken.
Nee. Ja, dat maakt het altijd wel een beetje spannend.
Ja. Maar dat is weer lekker. From the center, I'm going to connect on the sides just created. Stay watching at the fall of hairs. show you the difference between the right side and the left side, so you see how this falls and how this moves. So you get a lovely short hairstyle, and this is the length that she came with. Ik had dus gisteren kijken we naar muziek die interessant kan. Want als er een muziekje is, al hoor je hem niet, maar je gaat toch in het ritme mee.
Ja.
Het leidt ook natuurlijk een beetje af. You see, like I did on the other side, on the fall of the skull and on the skull bone, I twist around and lay the hairs with a graduation in the line of the chin line. So you get that wonderful rounding again. Upper hair I slice a little bit. Under hair I slice also a little bit. So on the fall of the hairs I create a little bit effect. Stay pointing at the chin line. Now Dianne has a beautiful color, but I want to fresh it up. So what I'm going to use is 1 part bleach, 1 part 6%, 1 part conditioner. And there I want to color the hair, but I just light it up a bit, so it gives that wonderful fresh feeling again. It's like a bleach wash, but then on conditioner base. And the wonderful thing I was working on the conditioner base is that you never get the orange colors that you normally get with a shampoo. Also on this side she has a little bit of crown area. You can see it laying here. And with the tip of my scissor, I give it the point cut slice technique. So I combine both lines together. Free the contour line. Lay the hairs to the back. I would never do this with the clipper because she has ultra light skin and she has hair enough, but not for clipper cut. It would look bald. I know there are a lot of people think, oh, bald is beautiful. It is, but not when you live near to the sea. Especially not in the Netherlands. Lay the hairs to the back. Go in from the front. Lay them to the front. Once again go over the contour. Correct it afterwards with a small clipper. Was jij dat?
Nee.
Dat was ik daar. Klein stukje verder. Zie je? Also on this side, first lay the hairs to the back, go in on top of the ear, create a nice soft side beard, lay the hairs to the front, go in the opposite lines, correct the baseline, pull the ear down, find the hairs that are hiding, always find them. Watch at the fall. Lift a little bit, slice techniques up. In the rounding, it's easier to get a little bit more volume if she wants to. With my small clipper, I clean the contour. And get rid of all the hairs we don't need. Die kraantjes die staan precies de andere kant op jou en lekker dwarsliggertjes. Wordt toch de baas. Je hoeft niks te zeggen die dingen.
Nee.
Now once travel over the hairs, give it some effects where I want to. So it gives a little bit more jumpy effect. The base length I really love. And while you explain everything you do, it's hard to stay focused on what you do. Normally it goes in a flow. For me, short hair cuts take about 50 minutes, 20 at the longest time. Nou, dit is een lekker kort kopje.
Ja.
Okay, now I can make her a color. And what I told you, I make a bleach wash because I love this color, but it has something with winter. It breaks down a bit, so I light it up a little bit so it gets more funky feeling. Back from the bleach wash on conditioner base. I think it's only 5 minutes into the hairs, so it lights up just that sparkling feeling, nothing more than that, and nothing less than that. Put a protection for blow drying.
Oh, dat ruikt wel heel lekker.
Ja, er zit groene thee in.
Ah.
Starting in the back, and building up to the front. Nou, als voor jou doen, dan een kwart kopje dan.
Ja.
Leuk hoor. Van Sofa Blow Dry hair, that take Crystal Turn. It's a product of Goldwell and T.K.S in the States. The beautiful thing about Crystal Turn is it never greases the hair, although it gives a bit moisty effect. But that's the wax, because it's a gel wax, and it brings out all the techniques that were made into the hairs. And every day you can use this till you wash the hair again. and never get dirty hair by it. The smell is also nice, soft, feminine. And this is a new hairstyle and freshed up color. Small hairs that get lost. Thank her for being my model. Thank you for watching. She will turn around to show you the end result. We see each other next video. Bye bye. Nou, top. Dankjewel.
Yeah, bedankt. Hello, I'm Dianne and today I want the Ultra-short Pixie hairstyle.
Yeah, gonna make that for you. Will you turn so they can see how your hair is now? And you're also already on my YouTube channel, so in your name you can find your videos. Thanks.